Hey guys, today I'm here to bring you my review of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now, Batman v Superman is probably one of the most anticipated movies of all time, really. I mean, definitely of the year, but definitely of all time. And let me just, okay, brief history. Man of Steel, I really loved that movie. It was the first midnight screening I ever went to. I loved it, though I haven't seen it since I saw it in the theaters, and I really haven't had the desire to rewatch it since. But at the time, I loved it. And then there was talk for this movie. Ben Affleck as Batman, I didn't really have any opinions on the casting. And then we saw the first trailer, which I thought was fantastic. And then the Comic-Con trailer, or I don't know if it was the Comic-Con trailer or the trailer before that. I don't know, but the Comic-Con trailer was really good. The second trailer I didn't particularly like. The third trailer released like a month or so ago. I don't know. I don't think I saw it, but yeah. Either way, I wasn't like hyped for this movie as I did at first. I wasn't really like hyped for this movie. But then as the time went on for this movie to come, if that made sense, oh my gosh, I'm messing up. But anyways, as the movie was getting closer and closer, I was getting hyped, and then I saw some negative reviews, and I was like, oh no. But I still decided that I would go into this movie, even though I had seen a lot of other reviews of this movie, I decided, you know what, I'm going to judge this for myself. And I have to say, Batman v Superman is decent. It's not a great movie, it's not a masterpiece, but it's not a bad movie or terrible. Now, don't get me wrong. If you think this movie is great, if this is one of the best comic book movies you've ever seen, good for you. I am happy. Do your thing. If you think this movie is bad, like horrible, I think you're being over dramatic, because there are still some good things about it. But I'm sure most people are going to be thinking that this movie is decent or okay, which it's not good. Not very that good, but whatever. First of all, let's get to the positives. Everybody's going to say this in their reviews, but Ben Affleck as Batman was fantastic. He was a great Bruce Wayne. He was a fantastic Batman, probably the best Batman I've ever seen. He was great. Jeremy Irons was great. Henry Cavill as Superman, he was decent. I mean, he's really hot, so that made things easier. So, yeah, he wasn't as good as Ben Affleck, but it's okay. There were other performances that were decent. Amy Adams was fine. Lawrence Fishburne, he was pretty great. I enjoyed when he was on screen. Yeah, but also, even though everybody's going to be talking about Ben Affleck, which he really is the best part of this movie. Ben Affleck as Batman is the best part, but my personal favorite part was Wonder Woman. I loved Wonder Woman in this movie, and I really wanted to see more. I loved seeing Gal Gadot as Diana Prince, which is, I believe, Wonder Woman's name, her alias or whatever. And she was pretty good in the fight scenes, but I do need to see another movie of her solo movie before I can really say. But so far, I'm loving what I'm seeing, and she was my personal favorite part. She wasn't the best. She was good, but she wasn't the best like Ben Affleck was, but she was really good. She was my personal favorite, and it makes me really excited for the Wonder Woman standalone movie next year, which I'm excited for now. So yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, the ending fight scene between Batman and Superman, just them, it was only like 5 minutes. It was really good, but it was not enough. And then there's the fight with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and from the trailers, Doomsday. That was good enough, enjoyable enough. Also, they definitely did set this movie up for future movies. I personally liked the cameos they have. I'm not going to spoil it for you, because you have to see it for yourself. But yeah, I personally enjoyed the cameos. Some people are not going to like them, but I personally enjoyed them. And the thing that this movie did right, the most right, if that makes sense, other than Ben Affleck Batman, is it made you really excited for the next movies. It definitely, even if you don't like this movie, you can't say that you're not excited for the Justice League or Wonder Woman movie. Like, it at least gets you excited for the next movies. So yeah, but I do have negatives. First of all, this movie is too long. They could have cut like 20 to 30 minutes out of this movie. Also, I was bored some of the time, and also not enough actual Batman v Superman. I mean, that's what I want to see, the actual Batman v Superman fight, and it was really only a few minutes of fighting, which is a shame because that should have been like half the movie, them fighting. Like, build up for the first half and then the other half them just fighting. So yeah. Also, Amy Adams, even though she was decent in the movie, she really didn't have anything to do, which is a shame. I liked Lois Lane in Man of Steel, but yeah, Lois Lane in this movie did not have anything to do. But the worst part of this movie by far was Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I did not like him in this movie, and he made me cringe at many points, and I was like, I don't like this casting. I don't like it. I know apparently it's just like it was in the comics or something like that, which if you're happy with this Lex Luthor, good for you. But for me, I thought he was awful. I did not like him at all. I'm not looking forward to seeing Lex Luthor in the next movies. I mean, I do think Jesse Eisenberg is a good actor, and he has the potential to pull this off, but really, that still doesn't make me excited for him. Yeah. Really? But really, other than that, there's really not much else to say about this movie. I mean, it is pretty to look at. The effects are good. I mean, it's Zack Snyder. But really, yeah. So overall, I do think Batman v Superman is decent, but it could have been a lot better. And I am excited for the next for like Justice League. But if they haven't finished the movie already, which it's actually coming out next year, so they're probably making it right now. I think they should bring on another director to help Zack Snyder. Like, Zack Snyder can handle like visuals and special effects like that, and the other director can make sure the story is well done. I was trying to think of another word, but I couldn't at this moment. But yeah, I think they should get another director in to help Zack Snyder, who's good with story and dialogue and stuff like that more than special effects, because I think that could work. That could help. But other than that, also, I did watch Double Toasted's review of Batman v Superman before I saw it myself, and they mentioned something about like a flashback or something that was like basically Mad Max Batman. And when I saw this movie, and I saw that scene came up, I was like, whoa, this is totally Mad Max Batman crossover. And that, just saying, if somebody wanted to actually make a movie, a Batman Mad Max crossover, I would totally watch it, and I'd probably love it. So yeah, just putting that idea out there. So yeah, overall, I give Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice 3.25 out of 5. It could have been a lot better, but it's definitely not a bad movie. And I will defend this movie against anybody who says it's terrible, because it's really not. It's wasted potential. And yeah. So if you've seen Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, tell me what you thought about it down in the comments below. And also, what's your favorite movie in the DC universe? And yeah, my next review might be for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. And yeah, other than that, I will see you later. Bye.